Okay, great. So, hey everybody, thanks for joining. So my name is Alex. I'm the community manager here at Footprint Analytics, and today I'm going to share with you guys 7 essential NFT analytics to look into before you just straight up ape in there. So before we get started, you guys, if you guys are listening, go into the live webinar discussion, and I'm just curious, what metrics do you guys think will be on this presentation? Do you have any ideas? I'll give you about 15 seconds to type your ideas. I'll let you know, and then we'll move on. Social metrics, bang, Sharif, what a nice call, dude. Yes, social metrics will be on there as well. Any other ideas, you guys? Um, Not quite. Not this. This metric won't be on this presentation per se, but that is a good one. Yeah, collection size does matter a little bit, especially depending on what chain they're releasing it on. But yeah, all right, let's move on. So, like I said, my name's Alex. I'm the community manager here at Footprint Analytics. I'm 26 years old. Started in crypto about 2 years ago as a straight up degen. Then I started learning about analytics. And currently, my biggest bag that I hold for NFTs, believe it or not, is actually my Splinterlands collection. So, I'll tell you a little bit about Footprint, then we'll hop right on in there. So right now at Footprint, we currently index 24 chains. We have over 700,000 NFT collections for you guys to do metrics on across 17 marketplaces. We also have 2,000 plus GameFi protocols, 519 DeFi, and over 100,000 tokens. And you guys can look at the bottom here. You can see our chains and our marketplaces. And Footprint also has a front end web service for retail investors to make out their metrics, or if you're a dev or you want to build something, we also have an API. I'll talk about that maybe at the end if you guys are curious. So, let's hop right into it, you guys. So, what's going to be in this content today? I'm going to do a brief overview of NFTs. Then, we're going to talk about the 7 metrics, and of course, then we're going to end with a conclusion. So, our first intro to NFTs. We're going to talk about what is an NFT. We're going to talk about some NFT stats in 2022, and then some common use cases. So, what is an NFT? I'm sure you guys all know non-fungible token. So, the most popular or the most well-known NFT, I will go with CryptoPunks. This one came out, one of the first ones to come out, and is also quite high in trading volume as well, even years after they've been released. So CryptoPunks is quite popular. And NFTs now aren't just profile pictures. I'm talking we got utility now, right? I use the example of VFriends, where every VFriend will get you a ticket to VCon, which is a huge super conference that Gary Vee holds, and it's something that I want to go to as well. Unfortunately, I don't have any VFriends, but looks fun. So now we'll just do a little recap of some of the stats of NFTs in 2022. It was a pretty crazy year. So the total sales of NFTs in 2022 was $55.5 billion. That's crazy, guys. That's up 175% from 2021, right? And then there was roughly 85K collections that were launched last year. Now this next metric, this one really gets me. Only 2,623 collections had more than 1,000 unique buyers. So I'm saying if there's a collection with 10,000, only 2,500 of those boys are unique buyers. That is kind of crazy, you guys. And then NFT trading volume reached its peak in the first month of 2022 with $17.4 billion trading volume in January of last year. And about 7,700 collections had volume over $100,000. So you can really see of the 85 collections, 85K collections, there's really not a ton of unique buyers, and there's not really a lot of collections making over 100K in volume. So the reason we talk about these stats is it makes it very important to pick the right collection if you guys want to make some money on it, unless you're just buying it for the art. So let's talk about some common NFT use cases. The first one, and the most important one for me, is, or one that I like the most because I play a lot of GameFi, is in-game assets, right? GameFi and NFTs go together like peanut butter and jam, you guys. Next, we have collectibles, right? So we have sports cards. Binance did that collection with Cristiano Ronaldo, that limited edition NFT. So I really think in 2023 we're going to see a huge rise in the in collectible NFTs. Not so much profile pictures, but more like, say, trading cards and stuff like that. Music, of course, we know music is becoming more and more popular for NFTs. Give the power back to the artist instead of the record label. It's really a quite interesting direction for music NFTs. And then we have some real asset backed NFTs. I was in a Twitter space about a month ago, and I was talking to a protocol that's bringing horses. I'm talking horse racing to the blockchain. Real life horses. You can actually go and you can get naming rights and all this stuff for a real life racing horse, which I thought was pretty sweet. So there's just some examples. Of course, we have realty as well. I see a lot of realty being brought into NFTs, but let's move on. Okay, 7 must check metrics for NFTs. Let's talk about the first one. Trading volume. Why is trading volume super important? Well, let's say we go to OpenSea, let's see we go to LooksRare. When we look at trending collections, even though we don't really know the algorithm all the way through, it's pretty obvious that majority of the collections are rated or ranked by the amount of trading volume that they have. So if you look here at the time when I took this screenshot, these were the top 30 collections based on trading volume that we had at Footprint Analytics. All right, and like Sharif saying, when you're doing trading volume, is also very important to compare that trading volume with social metrics to make sure that we have organic volume. So next metric I want to talk about is user transactions, aka buyers and sellers, right? So user transactions can bring great insights to the health of a collection, right? People are doing transactions, or if the users or the wallets in the collection that are holding it have on average one transaction, that's pretty healthy, right? If you're doing one transaction on average for a protocol, it's pretty good, right? And then what else can user transactions do? It can also track the amount of times an NFT has been sold within a certain time frame, which is crucial for determining wash trade filters, which I'll get into next. No, sorry, later. So our third metric then is market cap after wash trade filters, right? So market capitalization is the key metric used to measure cryptocurrency or an NFT collection's size and value, right? By tracking market capitalization, investors can ascertain whether or not an NFT collection is undervalued or overvalued and determine whether or not investing in it is a wise decision. So I put Bored Ape Yacht Club because Bored Ape Yacht Club is by far the NFT collection with the highest market cap. I'm sure everybody here also wishes they owned a Bored Ape, me included. All right, so the fourth one going on after we talk about market cap is investment, right? Who is behind who is behind, say, investing in the project? When looking at their white paper, do they require investments that aren't selling out an NFT collection to fulfill their white paper? Do they have big names behind them like Animoca Brands? Right? Do they have a blue check too on OpenSea? Stuff like this. So it's very important to see who's backing the project, right? So we don't get rubbed. Really, we don't want to get rugged, right? So chances of getting rugged when there's a docs team are very low. Chances of getting rugged when there's a reputable VC behind the project also very low. So taking a look at who is behind the project, and also while we're at it as well, taking a look at the project and seeing if they've released any rugged projects previously, right? I don't want to buy a project when the creator of this project, has rugged people before. It just sits wrong with me. So definitely looking in the investment and who's behind the project is very, very important. Social engagement. Sharif, here we go. So, social numbers and interactions, aka ratioing. Right? When we go on the Twitter accounts for an NFT, let's say they have 632 people following them and 18.3K followers. And then when you look at their tweets, they're getting on average, 4 likes a tweet. Where are all these followers coming from? Where is this community, right? Chances are if you have a very active community and you're posting, they're engaging with you, right? They're sharing your stuff. They're making big comments, not bot comments, shilling whatever the bot wants to shill, right? We can do the same thing with Discord as well. When we go to a project's Discord channel, let's say they have, 25,000 Twitter followers, but you go to their Discord, they only have 1,000 people in the Discord. Or they have 70,000 people in the Discord, but you only have one person commenting a day, right? Looking at these social metrics and seeing the engagement can really help determine the true value of this project's community, right? If there's no one engaging, it's FUD, right? Community is actually, I think, one of the most important utility values for NFTs now. More than what they advertise is the community behind it and everybody supporting each other. And if that's not happening, but the socials are high, it's a bit of a red flag, guys. A bit of a red flag. And next metric, I can talk about this one all day. Wash trading. So wash trading for NFTs is a phenomenon we just started seeing this year. And it's harmful for investors because you're buying uh, NFT based on FUDed data, right? If someone is buying and selling themselves their same NFT over and over again, there's nothing to stop that trading volume from going up besides adding our wash trade filters. So at Footprint, these are the 4 filters that we use to determine wash trading before your analytics go live. So overpriced NFT trades, right? 10 times OpenSea average price. Now this one is also very important. You're only going to see really wash trading on collections with 0% royalties. Why is that? Well, I just want to maximize the amount of money I make. An NFT has been bought more than a normal amount of times in a day. At Footprint, we assume this to be about 3 times a day. If it's more than 3 times a day, you're doing something. It's a little unusual, right? And then fourth, if an NFT was bought by the same buyer in a short period of time, say like 2 hours. So these are what we use as our general wash trade filters, and then going on for next week or next workshop, I was going to do a wash trade and just do a real deep dive into wash trading. But for now, you guys can just learn how we identify wash trading and that it is actually an issue for NFTs. Now, that being said, on Ethereum, 42% of the volume last year, total volume, was wash traded. But 98.2% of all transactions on Ethereum were legitimate. So that just means it's really just a small group of people making up this huge amount of flooded volume. All right, and for you guys, I figured I would show you some of our most top wash traded collections here. Terraforms by Math Castles, absolute worst one. All right, they got 99.8% of their volume is wash traded. It's crazy to me. And then you can see the blue chip wash trading here. Cool Cats, Azuki, and Clone X. These guys are actually the most popular NFT collections for harvesting tax losses, believe it or not, you guys, which is kind of cool. And finally, our 7th metric, marketplaces and chains. So analyzing a collection's preferred chain and marketplace, right? Why are you releasing your collection on this chain? And why are you picking this marketplace? All right, if you look at our marketplaces down there, we have X2, Y2, and LooksRare. These marketplaces for me are personal red flags. Why are these marketplaces red flags for me? Well, they offer token rewards and they offer very high incentive to wash trade NFTs through their platform for giving you token rewards. So you can actually make money on X2, Y2, and LooksRare just by selling yourself NFT collections. And if you look at the data, on average, you see Open or X2Y2 have like a quarter of the users of OpenSea, but routinely has more volume, which just makes no sense. So, like, if a collection is releasing on X2Y2 or looks rare, a good question to ask them is just simply why. Why are you doing this? Right? And then, of course, chains. If you're doing a $20 NFT collection, you're releasing on Ethereum, again, why are you doing that? The gas fees are going to kill me. All right, so it's a good idea, and by asking these questions to the protocol, you can really get a better idea of how much they understand in the Web3 space. All right, that's it, you guys. I am doing Q&As. So if you have anything you'd like to type out, you can do it in the live webinar discussion channel above, or just unmute yourself and hit me with a question. I'm okay with both, truthfully. Give me a sec here. Sean, where can we access this data? Perfect. I got you here. So let's go to our website right here, Footprint Analytics. If you guys are curious about looking at wash traded NFT collections and stuff, we go to our analytics page, we go to wash trade, and you can see all of our wash trading NFT dashboards. So I'll put this one into the chat for you here. As well as if you're really curious too about NFTs, I can show you our bingo NFT that we have. So this shows you all of our top collections. You can also, let's say you can go to here. You can actually check out each NFT in the collection as well, individually, which is pretty sweet. I will send this right here for you guys to take a peek at. It's pretty cool. And then you can compare NFTs as well if you'd like. So right now we have Bored Ape and CryptoPunks. So you can compare them if you'd want, or you can switch it up to whatever. So this is a pretty cool little website if you guys wanted to check out some NFTs metrics, or you can go back to our analytics and check out NFTs. What I like to do is go by views or by date. So you can see our most popular NFT collections. Or if we go by date, we can see the new ones being posted. Looks like Steph just did an NFT and wallet transaction comparison. So if you guys want to check this out, it's pretty sweet. DeFi as well. Well, you know, Sharif, DeFi is not our biggest focus right now, but we do have a ton of DeFi dashboards. Again, right here, you can check it out. Again, our website is footprint.network, and you can check out all of our DeFi dashboards here. This one is pretty sweet, actually. I really like this dashboard because this includes the, the fear and greed index as well. Do you have data on projects with the lowest carbon footprint? I do not at the moment. The reason is because carbon footprint's hard to track on chain. So if they put their carbon footprint on chain, yes, we could get that data, but it's not something we have off of the. Does your tool also track collections which do chain hopping? Yes, so we do cross-chain analytics. Nice thing about us is we have a ton of chains, you guys, 24 chains. So if these if these NFTs start chain hopping, there's a pretty good chance that we have the chain that it's hopped to. Now, let's say it moved to Aptos or Sui. We don't have those two yet. So if there is a certain chain that you guys want to do NFT metrics on, but we don't have, please hop into my Discord. Just give us a request in the general chat. Our team, it works really, really hard to get you guys as much data as possible because, you know, without Without us providing the data for you to make dashboards with, we don't have we don't have any users. So we love helping you guys out with the data that you want, so you can make the best metrics. It's very nice. I'm liking the amount of data on NFTs, especially tracking wash trading and everything. Me too, brother. You believe it? And you know what's really cool? While I'm at it, I want to show you guys this really cool. Oh, and I always forget. If you guys sign up for Footprint using this link right here, okay, this will give you a 7-day access to our business account. So our business account gives you that cross-chain analytics. You can download your metrics. So you guys can have this for 7 days. Now, going back to the website, what I want to show you guys that was pretty sweet. Let's go to my profile. I made this chart because I seen a new collection with unusual high volume called mpunks. And if you look, they have an insane amount of wash traded volume. Now, the reason I pulled this up was because I wanted to show you guys how to add any NFT collection on Ethereum, their contract address, and check if it's being wash traded. So for me, I'll send you guys this chart just to take a peek. So now that you have it here, you guys can go duplicate the chart. And when you're duplicated the chart and it's at this screen, we go to edit, okay? And when I go to edit, I go to advanced. And all I do is I just click X on this contract address, and then I just paste in the other one. And then I visualize it, save, and then bang, you will have your chart for any NFT collection you want, and you can tell if it's being wash traded or not, and about how much of the volume is organic or is inorganic. Okay, let's go back, visualize again. So you can see it is pretty crazy, guys. You do not want to be buying these collections with this amount of inorganic volume. You're just gonna lose money. So yeah, that is something I wanted to show you guys. I think it's a pretty sweet little hack for you, or little trick maybe is a better word to say, for really helping you guys determine if an NFT collection is just really worth it. Yeah, other than that, you guys, that's really it. If you guys wanted to try Footprint out, I have this right here. So a little bit of practice. So if you guys make a dashboard using at least 5 of the metrics that I showed you in the in this workshop today, and you post it in our general chat in our Footprint Discord, which I should link for you guys after we're done. I'll actually give you 1 more month extended on your business account. Okay, so that's pretty sweet. And if you do the bonus, which is you upload some social metrics, because at Footprint, believe it or not, you guys can actually upload data. How do we upload your own data? Well, I'll show you. Right here. Right here. So you can upload, let's say you had social metrics on a project, just upload them right here and you can compare them with the on-chain data. If you do that, I'll make your account 2 months. Okay? And last before I go, let me link you our Discord so you guys can all join. Alright, Discord is there. If you guys would like to join, feel free. And other than that, I'm done. Workshop is done. I appreciate you guys for listening to me talk.